Welcome to the WCTC MyPath program. This tutorial is meant to be a brief overview of journaling, exercise, nutrition, and goals, along with understanding the group functionality. Please note if you have extra questions to go to the Help section at the top right-hand corner of the site, and also take a moment to go through the Take a Tour. On your main dashboard, you will see some key features. First, a summary of the nutrition, exercise, and measurements that you've tracked, and your grade. Your grade is very important. When you first go into 411 Fit, it will ask you basic questions on your goals. It will then compare what you are doing in the system to the goals that you've actually set. Your grade then is a reflection of how close you are to those goals. You'll see as we log in a minute how well I do against my goals in the system. First, journaling. You can see my default is nutrition, and I will click on the Add a Meal button. I also can log nutrition from the nutrition drop-down by clicking on Daily Nutrition, and I can do the same for exercise by clicking on Daily Exercise. For my measurements, I can go to my drop-down and click on any of the measurements that I'm tracking. We'll start with nutrition by clicking on Add a Meal. The search functionality for nutrition is very similar as exercise. First note, hydration. My goal is 70 fluid ounces, and that is the goal that I've set in the system for myself. I can simply toggle up and down to add 8 fluid ounces at a time, and you can see my grade has now changed already. We then have different sections for the meals. You'll see they're broken up as breakfast, snack, lunch, and so on. You can change this format in your settings if there are certain meal types you do not want to track. I will simply hit the plus button, and I will have a search option show up. I can do an organic search, for example, apple, and I will see a series of suggestions show up. These suggestions will get better and better as I start to track food. The system will start to learn my habits and help me find the foods I'm looking for. Do note the more specific you are with your search, the better the search will be. You can see if I just enter an apple and hit the search icon, I will get everything that has apple in it. However, if I'm more specific and say, for example, apple pie, I might get less entries. Once I find what I want, I will simply hit the plus button and add it to my day. A unique feature of 411 Fit is the quick pick. We all know we are creatures of habit, and the quick pick helps you better log your nutrition. It basically says, these are the things that you eat most regularly. As you can see, I have certain things that I eat often, and I can simply say, yep, this morning I did have my oatmeal and my banana, and you can see instantaneously the calories, carbs, fat, protein, and sodium have been added to my day. If I'm done, I can just hit close. Another great feature is the copy a meal. You'll see all the recent meals that I've had, and if one of those recent meals is something that I'm having this morning, I can simply hit copy meal, and it will go straight to my day. I can also go to my meal library. This will show me all of the meals that I have entered and saved into my library. Your meal library is up in your nutrition under meal library. You can create as many meals as you want, and it helps you better log for the future. Do note, once I've entered in a meal, I can save that for future reuse, and it will go to my meal library. One last thing to note, there are over 500,000 foods in 411 Fit. However, if you cannot find it, you can always enter your own nutrition label. In addition, you can create friend relationships with other individuals in the system, and when doing so, you can see your friends' meals. This also helps you in terms of logging your nutrition. Exercise journaling works very much in the same way as nutrition. You will log cardio and strength with the same search options. Do note that we have the entire compendium of physical activity in here for your cardio. Finally, you'll want to track measurements and goals. The first thing you'll want to do is go to your profile and set the metrics that you would like to track. There are tons of metrics for you to turn on or off within 411 Fit. Choose what is most important to you. You may have some that are required by your coach once your coaching relationship has been set up. Note that if we have not thought of a metric that you want to track, scroll all the way to the bottom and you can create your own custom metric. You can track anything you want in 411 Fit. Once you have set up metrics that you want to track, you will find them under the Measurements tab. They will also be on your home page. Another important thing to do in your profile is check your goals and alter any of the goals that you feel are not accurate. You'll see your calorie goal, specific nutrition goals with carbs, fat, protein, exercise goals, all of which can be turned on and off. These goals are directly related to your grade. Finally, we will be inviting you into the WCTC MyPath group. Once you're invited into the WCTC MyPath group, you will find it under Community. Here, you will go to Groups, and you will see the WCTC MyPath group. You will click on Details, and once you're in the group, there are many things that you can do. We will have challenges. There's a forum where you can talk back and forth. There might be news and polls for you to participate in. For example, we have a poll right now, what is your favorite fall color? This is a way for you to communicate back and forth with people in the program. We hope you enjoy the WCTC MyPath program, and if you have further questions, remember to go to the Help tab at the upper right-hand corner.